Hamilton. We clarify the city, George, not the music. Yeah, let's get that out of the way now. Yeah, honestly, it's a good job Therese Piper's not here, because otherwise we would just be quoting songs on the show. Therese Piper, he absolutely loves Hamilton. I really number 2. It's up there in my top 5 all time for musicals. But yeah, so he did, after the press conference, did ask us, try to get to Nathan, and he said, I don't think I've got any from the music I could give for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. So to put in context, we are recording this episode the day of the press conference. Yeah. So the press conference happened at 10:30 in the morning over in Canada. That's 3:30 in the afternoon here in the UK. So we got watching today. Really impressed. Yeah, really impressed. Especially what Vegas did last night. Yeah. By the way, we haven't really done an episode on Vegas. We did that one first. Yeah, so you can go and check that out as well. Yeah, so we're going to get straight into it. Yeah. Okay, I am just so excited for Hamilton. Now, if you guys have already done so, do go and check out the Takeover Tour recap episode that we did for Hamilton back in January, and I was blown away. That's another quote. I know. I'm just gonna do them. I will try out not to break the song. How about that? Is that a deal? Yeah, fine. That's a deal. They blew me away by how much they want this. Hamilton really showed me, why you should be considered as a market for the league, and they did exactly what I've been saying cities to do. Since year 1, I've been saying to cities, if you want a team, if you really are serious about joining the league full time, you've got to show us. You've got to show us that you want to be here. You've got to make the most of this once in a lifetime, because if you get a Takeover Tour game, that could be your one only shot. So don't waste it. Do not waste your shot. And Hamilton didn't do that. Hamilton, I think, of all the Takeover Tour cities we've been to, so go way back to the Takeover weekend in year 1, Hamilton did the most. Hamilton showed the most effort. They even put the Takeover Tour logo on centre ice. That, to me, shows just how committed Hamilton was to getting a team. They've now got a team. And especially given how Western Canada is all been a bit sort of sketchy, with markets talking themselves out of a team, some markets not being in a position to have a team yet. I think with Calgary and Winnipeg, I think they could be markets in the future, but not right now. No, not right now. Especially as Calgary is about to get that new arena open. Yep. And Winnipeg is still... Yeah. I could see those two teams getting... Sorry, not those two teams. I could see those two markets, I could see those two markets either getting another crack at the whip next year, along with maybe Chicago, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, so... Yeah. And we do think there's only going to be one Canadian team in this second round of expansion, which is almost done. Yeah, it's almost done. So we think Hamilton's going to be the lone market from Canada in this round. Now, I know what the Toronto sectors are thinking. Really? We're having another team in Ontario? 3 in Ontario? I know. Go on, do it, George. You're joking. What, another one? Oh my god. No, there's too many teams in Ontario going on. Why does she need to do it? Do you believe that's nearly 10 years old now? Next year? Yeah. Yeah. I know what Centre fans are thinking. Oh my god, they're going to take away our fans. No. I think we've proven Ontario is big enough for 3 teams. Okay? So, but the Charge are also in Ontario, and they've not affected Sector's fan base, so... Plus, it's a good geographical rivalry. I can see what the leagues do with this expansion. They're trying to tag team the expansion markets to an existing market that can be close range. So with Howard, that's TO. Right. Not sure if Las Vegas is yet. And with Detroit, it's us, because Detroit is kind of close to Minnesota, but not in the same time zone. Yeah. I think the Wild Red Wings might have been in the same division once upon a time. Can't remember. Anyway, yeah, so I've got no problem. Plus, how excited is it going to be to have a brand new rivalry in the league? Oh, that's ready, made to go. Yeah. And to the schedulers, you know what you got to do on Hamilton's Hurricane. Oh, right, I'll tell you now. If in the also we get the schedule for season 4, if Hamilton's Hurricane is not against Tio, I will riot. I will riot. Like how Seattle Vancouver was the perfect Hurricane for Vancouver, you've got a perfect Hurricane here with Hamilton. It has to be Tio. It has to be the Scepters. Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we doing? It has to. It has to be. Hamilton's Hurricane has got to be against Tio. I'm petitioning that now. So, and plus there's a lot of Scepters bands in Hamilton for the Takeover Tour. Yeah. So, so most of those Scepters bands in Hamilton, they can still be Scepters bands. Just, and you can also be Hamilton fans as well. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's a lot of markets out there have got fans of the other teams in there. And we've added teams in. You can still be fans of the team with, just maybe not root for them on the day when your home team plays them. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The Scepter. I think Hamilton shows back there. It showed that there is a market. There is interest. It's just how do we tap into that market? And you got to remember that this is a brand new market, Hamilton. You know, it's not had that. I don't know that much about Hamilton's hockey history, full stop. In fact, before the Takeover Tour was announced for this season, I didn't even know Hamilton was a city. All I knew about Hamilton was the musical by Lin Manuel Miranda. So there you go. And I was really impressed by it. I thought the arena looked amazing. It has to have been redeveloped, by the way. It was amazing. I thought this can house it, and plus they got about 16,000 people. Yeah. So you can clearly see there was interest here. The question was, what was going to happen with the AHL? Yeah. And again, bringing back to Swiss because obviously his Islanders, they are moving their AHL team from Bridgeport to Hamilton next season. In fact, that was news was official when we were kicking off. We were in the airport, flying back from Minneapolis. We were literally we were having like a last meal beforehand, because obviously with I don't eat airplane food. Yeah, this is your last meal for the next 24 hours. Yep. Yeah. So we were having a meal. I on social saw, it's been official. Hamilton is going to be getting the Bridgeport Islanders. And I was then thinking, right, how does this impact the possibility of the PWHL going to Hamilton? And I at the time thought, has that killed Hamilton's PWHL hopes stone dead? Because the AHL team then would become the primary tenant. How would it work with that? And I felt, because Hamilton's so untested as a market, I thought, let's let the AHL have a few years first and then see what happens. But yeah. So, but you know what? It's all worked out for the best. It's all worked out for the best. Hamilton's joining the league. It's going to get 2 brand new teams next year in the AHL and the PHL. It's going to be all work fine. I'm very excited for it. I think the area is too big for AHL, but for PHL, it's the right size. So, I'm really excited for that. Yeah. And in fact, speaking of AHL, I believe Hamilton's AHL team is going to be announcing its brand next week. Yeah. So I was thinking, well, maybe get one of the other markets announced first, and then next week you could do, on the Wednesday, the PHL does this announcement, then Thursday AHL does this, but clearly, cleared up. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so excited. Yeah. It's just like, what is it what you wanted? You've been saying you would like to see non-AHL markets get in, and this is it. Yeah, there we go. It's the first one. First one of many, I hope, because I do know a handful of AHL markets that would work in the PHL. So San Diego, who have been talked about in the last few weeks, but I think that's now quieting down. Cleveland and Milwaukee, too, I think could also work well with expansion teams. It's just get them Takeover Tour games. We'll see see what happens. Yeah, but I'm honestly, I could not be more excited about Hamilton, and I think everything I've seen so far is just a star. I'm absolutely loving it. So should we just get straight into it? Yeah. Okay. So, like Detroit, PWHL Hamilton will begin play in the 2026-27 season. So here we go. So PWHL Hamilton. So fan fever for professional women's hockey in Hamilton was on full display when 16,012 fans came out for the PWHL's visit for the 2025-26 Takeover Tour stop at TD Coliseum on January the 3rd. The third largest Takeover Tour crowd of the season, and were the top 20 attendances in league history. Of Hamilton Takeover Tour ticket buyers, more than 70% were purchasing their first PWHL game ticket. Woo! Yeah. Underscoring the league's opportunity to reach a district or audience, even with the presence of Ontario's two upper PWHL teams, the Ottawa Charge and of course the Toronto Scepters, who I think are going to be their arch rivals. Oh, we'll have something in common, Hamilton. Yeah. Yeah, because we can't see this tier as the Frost's big rival, but that's mainly because of the playoff seasons we've had over the last 2 seasons. Well, first season, I should say. The Greater Hamilton area ranks among the largest cities in Canada, and is within commuting distance from other highly populated areas such as the Waterloo region, St. Catharines, Niagara, and London. The Greater Golden Horseshoe features one of the strongest regions in the world for girls. And women's hockey, participation and development exemplified by more than 50% of PWHL players hailing from that area. PWHL Hamilton's expansion effort is supported in partnership with Oakview Group, operator TD Coliseum and the City of Hamilton. As per the announcement, the league also revealed Hamilton's official team colours. I know. Even I'm drawing over those things, not the only one. I love it. And Hamilton, if you get your team name branding right, we could be on for another winner. Well, in fact, every brand so far has been a winner, so I am now going to start Jersey Collection! I'm going to be starting the Jersey Collection. It's happening. I've been thinking about it since the inaugural 6 build their brands in Season 2. I am going to do it. Okay? So, after we got the World Cup, obviously got World Cup finals first, yeah, but after that, I'm going to start with the Jersey Collection. Going to begin with the inaugural 6 first, and then when Seattle Bank will get their crests on their jerseys, I'll do it that way. Yeah. So it'll be when a team's crest gets put on a jersey, that's when I will buy that team's jersey. So you might have a bit of a wait, Hamilton, but yeah, we'll see. Oh my god! I love this. So Hamilton's official team colours. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Oh my god. They are gold, maroon, and cream. Gold is a hat tip to the uniforms worn by the CFL's Hamilton Tiger Cats and the former Hamilton Tigers, while maroon pays homage to Steeltown by representing the colour of aged steel. The permanent brand identity, including the team's name and logo, will be announced at a later date. And PWHL Hamilton merchandise is available to Canadian fans now at the PWHL.com/shop. I'll come back to branding in a moment, but I just wanted to mention 2 more things. PWHL Hamilton's primary home venue will be TD Coliseum, and their trade facility will be at the Morgan Firestone Arena. That was just confirmed today in the press conference. It wasn't revealed when the trade facility was going to be in the article that came out yesterday, but it has now been confirmed in the press conference today. absolutely loved that press conference. And hosted by Tessa! Tessa! We had a boys were like, is that Tessa? So is she going to get to... So obviously tonight's game one of the World Cup Finals. Yeah. Is she going to do it from Hamilton then? Oh, yeah, because obviously during the playoffs, Jocks and Jills goes live after every game. So, oh, maybe she will. Oh, maybe she's stuck in her time. Hamilton have to do it from there. Oh, we'll find out. Actually, we will find out. I have to say, I am still very excited for the World Cup Finals, even though we have been eliminated. I'm still. Well, how can you know? It's women's hockey, George. I know. So I think that's good. That I can still get excited for the finals, even though the Frost did get eliminated. So that's really good. Yeah, but team colours. It has given me though some ideas for team names. Can I fill them out? Yeah. Okay, right. So I've got two. The first one is Hamilton Steelhounds. Ooh, what do you think about that? As a reference to Hamilton being Steel Town. Yeah. Because I just think, you know, if it's named Steel, if Hamilton's known for being Steel Town, then I'd like how Detroit's known as the Motor City. I just think the league would not want to pass the opportunity to do something similar to that. Yeah. So that's one. The other suggestion is Hamilton Gold Tigers. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that. You know, it sort of pays homage to the past, but sort of gives a new future. Plus, Bridgeport, because Bridgeport was the Sound Tigers. It doesn't look like... did somebody sort of say to me that the three potential names for AHL Hamilton is Mustangs, Havoc, and Hammers? Yes. Yes. He did. Yes, it is. I personally would go with Havoc, because I think that's something unique. But I would not be surprised if Mustangs gets chosen. So we'll find out next week. It's next Thursday. Anyway, but yeah. So what do you think of that? Those are two good names. Not sure that we're using them. I know. I just want to throw them out. Because obviously we are trying to think of new names for all these teams coming in. Do you prefer to what I did last week with Detroit? Yes, I knew you were going to say that. They did not like my suggestions for PWHL Detroit last week because they thought it was too similar to Power Rangers Turbo. Which led me to go full on Diva Talks and all. Viva la Diva! Yeah. If you two got any suggestions right now, or you, I don't know. It's hard to tell, really hard. Because it's a brand new market, it's kind of hard to work out what it's going to be, so we'll see what happens, but I just love this colour scheme! I love these colours! It's like, maroon, I mean, what I had maroon for, is that similar to the Big Trois? But I think the Big Trois is burgundy? I think the Big Trois is supposed to be, it's supposed to be burgundy, not maroon. Well, I just think it still look like Bourbon biscuits. And then row was custard creams. No, so yeah. So I just love that. Can you imagine the slit mix? I know. I'm thinking with the sleeves, right? The majority. So already, I'm thinking Goldie template. On the sleeve, you could have like maroon on the sleeves, like here. That would be so good. Oh my god, that would be so good. And a bit of cream as well. Just like. That's gonna be so a quarter of the league's gonna be in cream. Oh, Montreal. Oh, back in season 1, they thought they had a really cool scheme. Fast forward 4 years later, it's all been nicked by 3 of the newbies. Because Seattle Vancouver used cream, and now Hamilton's gonna use cream. Let's just say, boys and girls, cream's the new white. Cream is the new white when it comes to a road jersey. I have to say, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Cream's not a bad shout for a road jersey. Yeah. So excited. Honestly, I am so pleased for Hamilton. Yeah. I mean, we saw the Takeover Tour. How much they want to be a part of it. You say it yourself, George, the passion they had for it the dedication and the effort. The effort alone for me is what sold it. Yeah. I mean, they put the Takeover Tour logo on centre ice. Now, it's not much of a logo, but they put it on centre ice. They showed us how willing they are to want to be a part of this league. That for me just showed the dedication right there. Yeah. And I'm really excited. I know we're thinking more along the lines of maybe Edmonton, Calgary, or Winnipeg to be that Canadian team market that comes in this year. Well, next year, I should say. But I'm not bothered about that. Yeah. I'm absolutely fine with it. You know, give Calgary and Winnipeg another Takeover Tour, as I said earlier. But you welcome a strong market like Hamilton, a new market like Hamilton. Yeah. But no, this is exciting. I'm so pleased for it. Yeah, it's exciting to go to a brand new market that isn't really that well known for hockey. Yeah. Well, a lot of people like you won't know what its history is, but they have got roots in the sport. Yeah, it's just obviously Hamilton's not been that well known as a market because a lot of people think if you've not got AHL, you're not really worth it. But we can say different. Yeah, we can say different. Yeah. That's it. And I hope that this gives the PHL the confidence in future rounds to then go with other non-AHL markets. Because it's fine to keep going to AHL markets. That's fine. You can build that relationship between the AHL team. Yeah. But I'd like to see us also spread our footprint further. So going markets that don't have the AHL but can host professional hockey. And Hamilton is one of those markets. Hamilton is a market that isn't an AHL market, but it can host professional hockey. It's going to do that next season, and I'm really excited. I'm just so excited for it. Yeah. I mean, of the three so far announced, Hamilton's one I'm the most excited for because I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. You know, I think this is a really good fit for the league. Yes, I'm going to have TO fans in the comments below saying, it's too close to us! I don't know what I say to that. Tough shit! Tough shit. Deal with it! Deal with it. You put them in Ottawa, so deal with it. I loved how they got those girls from the community programs to come up, and at the end of it, they all said to Tio, game on! Yeah, game on! The shot's fired already. The shot's fired already. Well, I may as well, because I think that just shows how intense that rivalry's gonna be. Oh, Amy, Jada, what have you done? You know it. But I'm so hip. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, I'm honestly so excited for it. And you know what? It kind of makes me want to actually go to Hamilton to watch a Scepter's PHL Hamilton game. I want to see what's... Yeah, I want... Well, maybe we'll do that. I don't... No, I just want... Because I think we've got to visit as many markets as possible. I know, but I kind of think I want to do that. Because that run is going to be so intense. It's going to be like, oh my god. There's going to be handbags flying. Weaves are going to be pulled. Bring it on. I'm so excited for it. Because I can just see the potential that Hamilton-TO rivalry is going to do. It's going to help our sport grow further. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, God, can you imagine those two teams meet in a playoff series? Oh, no! Oh, no! Could you imagine? Oh, my God! Is that now your new dream playoff matchup, George? Because you've been saying T.O. and Ottawa for 3 seasons. Is it changed now? We'll see what happens at the end of next week, of course. We'll see what happens, but, oh my god. And you now got 2 potential battle tales to create with Tio and Ottawa both being so close to Halifax. So not Halifax. Hamilton! Sorry. Being so close to Hamilton, and both those teams having gone to Halifax. So if Halifax maybe one day gets into the mix, that could also create an interesting buzz. Yeah, because Hamilton is the only team that's not been to Halifax. Yeah. Well, who knows? Halifax might get another shout at the Takeover Tour and might get on there. Yeah. Oh yes, that's the one thing right now. Hamilton does not have in common. It's Ontario because you've not been to Halifax. And Toronto didn't win in Halifax then. Whereas Ottawa did. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm sure there's lots of people in Halifax that are thinking, oh, why couldn't it have been us? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, right now, because of the travel, it's not ideal, whereas for Hamilton it is. And in fact, I did look up how far Hamilton is to Minnesota. Should I tell you that now? I'll do that now, I did a few weeks ago where it looked like Hamilton was the leading Canadian contender. I did have a look to see, you know, is it straightforward to get from Minneapolis to Halifax? Sorry, to Hamilton! Why am I saying Halifax? Because it starts with the same two letters, George. Halifax to Minnesota is not easy, but Minnesota to Hamilton is easy. So I'll just do that now for you guys. Yeah, so just do that now very quickly. And then we can talk more about what we want to talk about. What do you venue? Yeah, well, you can do venue in a moment. Yeah. Just look it up quickly. So it's not easy to type on this quickly, so on my phone. Just give me 2 seconds. Right, so flights from Minneapolis to Hamilton generally take around 4 hours, 5 minutes to over 5 hours for one-stop flights. Ooh, there are no direct flights. Most routes involve stops in hubs like Detroit or other Canadian cities with airlines such as WestJet. Ooh. So I think, when it comes to scheduling, if we are in Detroit one night, we'll probably end up being in Hamilton the next. Like for all the 16s this year, they've been to Seattle one night, they go to Vancouver the next. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. Okay, lady, you want to talk about venue? I did. Yeah. So because I think this is a real state-of-the-art venue. I mean, what they did to read about that is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and it looks massive. I know, right? That's got NHL. Yeah. You gotta remember, Allstate Arena in Chicago, which where the Wars played, that also holds 16,000. Yeah, but that did not look like a 16,000 seater, whereas this does. Yeah. So, well, it just looks so. It looks so beautiful, and I'm really excited to see what it's going to go. I mean, it's a beautiful arena, state opportunity, and yeah, so I'm really excited. It looked when we saw the Takeover Tour back in January, it looked gorgeous. It looked spacious. It felt like a proper arena. It felt like this could have been a barn that could be a brilliant, another permanent barn for the league. Like Vancouver. Yeah, it's a big. At the time we didn't know, especially compared to the actual was going to go to Hamilton. But at the time we were thinking maybe this could be, you know, the league's second primary talent, maybe. I don't think that will happen now, unfortunately, because obviously the NHL is coming to Hamilton, so I don't think that's how it's going to work there. But it's fine. We've worked well. We've partnered well with the other NHL teams so far, so I don't see that being a problem. But yeah, but I think that arena, it does, as I said, it's very spacious, and I think it is a bit too big for the NHL. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, we will see what happens. You know, but honestly, it's so exciting for a brand new market like Hamilton to get this opportunity is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely amazing. And who knows, this could be the start of many non-NHL markets getting the opportunity to go on the Takeover Tour. So, to go on the Takeover Tour first, and then get an expansion team like Hamilton did. Obviously, Hamilton, as well as Halifax, two non-NHL markets, two markets I had not heard of before this season, get Takeover Tour games, both do really well, and then one of them gets to join the league as a full-time member of the family. Yeah. So is that your hope next? I do hope, I think I will do an episode of this over the summer, I do hope that next year, more non-NHL markets get put on the Takeover Tour. And just grow the outreach even further. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I might do an episode over the summer. But we'll see. But honestly, I'm so thrilled. I just love the colours. Me too. Just honestly, that it's just yeah. Oh my! It's just brought a logo back up. Look at that. Just look at that. That is a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty right there. Just look at that. I love it. I can't wait for you, George, to get a Hamilton jersey. Those are the words I never thought I would hear. In nearly 20 years, I never thought I would hear a member of my pack look forward to me buying an opponent's jersey. Never in a million years. Oh my god. That just shows how far we've come, isn't it? Just shows how far I've grown. Yeah. I'm so looking forward to it. Honestly, those colours are just so brilliant, and oh my god. Hamilton, you better get your brand right. Yeah. You better get your name brand right. Because right now, you've done everything right so far. So please, get your name and brand right. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck this up. Yeah, oh, it's like, so excited for them. Can't wait to welcome Hamilton to the family. I'm so excited for that first Minnesota Hamilton game next season. It's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be incredible. But honestly, yeah, I think the big takeaway is how much we love that colour scheme. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, it's another unique colour scheme to the league. Yeah, so that's two now. So Detroit and Hamilton have both got unique colour schemes, and the less about Vegas, the better. We already covered that elephant last time. Yeah. So yeah, there were moments interesting. How it's like an italics font. Yeah. So it makes me think, are they going to go for something old fashioned? Maybe something like that. Maybe for the branding. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell, but this early stage we've only got like that placeholder logo and your word mark to really make it out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens over the coming months ahead. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Hopefully they can get the name of brand out before the start of the season. Hopefully. Yeah. Obviously we're just so happy. So happy because obviously Detroit was kind of like, well, we knew it was going to happen, so yeah, it's hard to really get excited for something when you know it was going to happen. Vegas was pretty much what the fuck, yeah, and they pretty much did everything they could to turn us three off them. We're already against them. I know, I hate them even more. But Hamilton were like, yes! Come on! It's so exciting. It's a brand new market, yeah. And it's amazing. And the facility's got as well. It's just state of the art. It's just welcome to the family. Hamilton was so happy, so happy. And if I did not have to have a wild game on last night, I would have stayed up late to stream the musical. Well, that's twice now. That's twice. Oh, we could get him there. We could get him there. What? Well, oh, lady. We could get Lin Manuel Miranda to do the opening puck drop on the opener. What, he comes out to not throw away my shot and all that. Whoa. I think it's time to go. Get Sarita from downstairs now! Quick, go! Honestly, we are so happy for you, Hamilton. We're so excited to welcome you to the fold. We're just so happy! It's brilliant out. It just shows how far the league's grown, you know, to go for a market, to take a chance on a market like Hamilton that isn't known for hockey in terms of the pro levels, but has had its history in the college levels, the junior levels, and all that. So this is a huge moment of Hamilton, you know, to get on that professional stage and show us what you're made of. They did keep representing City of Champions. Don't wet yourself, love. What is it? I just need to mention something that was on the press conference. One of the speakers made a little jab about the other mares, particularly to Mare Sucks, and we got all like, oh, he did! And we're like, he's a nasty piece of work, he is. Can I say? No, no, I'll cough it. Okay. Yeah, because he's a real nasty piece of work, isn't he, George? George, yeah, he's a right... So we can't say that word, but we can cough it. Go check out all our episodes we did on Lansdowne 2.0 back at the start of the season. Well, back before the season began. On that, but yeah, I love that. I love that. So you can tell Hamilton's ready. Hamilton is ready to go. They're already taking shots at their next door neighbours. So they're so ready. So bring them in. Get your name right, get your brand right. Here we go. Hamilton, here we come. Yeah, here we come. We can't wait to see you, Greg Arena. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, we can't wait. Yeah, so excited. Yeah. So is that all? Or yeah. Before you quick before you start going all Jack Scar at us. I can't set my Thomas Paine. You are a revolution of elimination! And when I do Thomas Jefferson, I go to the sequel, work! Look around! Oliver Stafford! History is happening at TT Coliseum! We just have been the greatest thing in the world! The greatest thing in the world! Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, Scarlet Sisters. Looking for minor work. I've gone full Hamilton. Yeah. So that's it. So, we are so excited to welcome you to the family. You got it down. Of course, over the next coming weeks and months, every time we get news about Hamilton, we of course will give that to you guys on the show. We should also say one more thing before I start. We did it with every single team that comes in. So to all the new fans in Hamilton, we'd like to welcome you, and we would like to make you this promise. We do it with every single new team that comes to the league. While we may be opponents on the ice, off the ice, we are one big family, and we are going to do our very best to make you feel very welcome. If you've got anything you want to know about the league, do not hesitate to get in touch with us, either pubbrainpodcast@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram or Blue Sky. Blue Sky's probably better. Yeah. Anything you want to know about the league, the Rocks, your inaugural season, do let us know, because we are going to make you feel so welcome. And who knows, we might be seeing you one day, or we might be seeing you when you're in Minnesota. Who knows? No, we're very excited. So yeah, so Hamilton, welcome to the family, and we're going to do our very best to make you feel very welcome. So that's three. So three down, one more to go. Who's it gonna be? And the question is, if it's who we think it is, will George have a heart attack? Because, oh boy, brace, it's who we think it's gonna be. Brace for it. Anyway, so thank you so much for the thoughts today, guys. Hamilton, welcome to the family. We're so happy to have you. And until next time, take care. Don't forget to support the freeze.